Good morning, Frederick. Rise and shine.
Hi, I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
With a big smile, she brightens up your day. Girls of your day.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, yes, Marilyn. Thank you so much for watching Good Morning Frederick. Good morning. It is Tuesday, February 25th. I'm your host, Danny Gurry. Let's talk about what we're going to talk about today. All right. First up, we got Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD's Morning News Express with local news, weather, and sports. Then I'm going to highlight some of the events in Frederick you're going to want to know about. And I'm going to give you the clue of where all the events are posted so you also will know what is happening. Then I chat with Teresa Williams Harrison. She is an African Americans of Excellence 2025 honoree, and she is just a phenomenal woman. I'm so excited to introduce you to her if you don't know her already. I just love her drive, and she really kind of says you can do anything, and she has, and I love that so much. Good morning, Tara. How are you, my friend? Please watch the YouTube channel. We need 600 hours to hit our 3,000 watch hour milestone. So just set one of those playlists. Do your laundry, maybe clean the house, do whatever you need to do to help us get there. That gives YouTube that's one milestone we got to hit. Our February charity, the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation, you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week to support them. Okay. The National Fallen Firefighters Foundation supports all of our volunteer and career firefighters, actually nationally. And nationally, we host a Memorial Day here in Frederick County in Emmitsburg up at the National Fallen Firefighters or the firefighter training facility. There is a memorial up there. Actually, if you go on the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation Facebook page, every single day that we have lost a firefighter, they post their name. And it is shocking to understand that every single day in this country, we lose one of our firefighters. It just kind of puts it all into perspective. So this organization supports the families from of those firefighters and helps them to get through that horrible time. And so 100% of our merch. Now, I have a couple things here, and I have said I'm trying to build my shop online. But this is the little crossbody bag that we have. It's got a long strap, so you can wear it like here. Yeah. Good morning, Fred. We have this in black, white, and cream. It's really cool. It got a lot of pockets inside. I used it the other day. Love it. We also have, and that they're $12. And then we have these great Good Morning Frederick keychains. They are clear plastic. I think they're kind of cool, just $3. So when you buy that crossbody bag or you buy the keychain, 100% of the money. So $3 keychain, $3 goes to the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation. Also still have some of our long sleeve Good Morning Frederick winter shirts. And of course, we have our St. Patrick's Day shirts, limited in number. It's the smallest order I've made this year. So I'd love to sell them out. Just $25 for our St. Patrick's Day shirts. We're going to get them online too so that you can purchase them and have them shipped right to you. And again, 100% of the money will go to the organization of the month, the nonprofit of the month. Good morning, Mama Cone. She hasn't even popped her head up from the basement. My brother was here yesterday, Jeff from Atlas Wood Floors. He had done a quote not too far, and he stopped by, and we were talking about something, and I told Mom, you got to stop telling people we keep you in a cold, dark basement. It is not like that. She was cold yesterday, even though it was beautiful outside. I told her to get outside. She walked outside for 2 minutes, said it's too cold for me. So I have to crank the heat up downstairs, apparently. But I said, yeah, it doesn't sound good when people overhear that you're in a basement. It is a nice little suite. It is the Mama Cone suite down there. Want to say good morning to Shannon Flannery, our real estate goddess. If you're buying or selling, you need to talk to her. Shannon, we need to talk. I know we're talking today. We may be in the market for a home, and I will tell you all about that later. Not for me. Not for me. Good morning. Good morning, Nick. Great to see you on here today. All right. It is Tuesday. Let's go ahead and roll right with the show. Wrapping up our month this week with our show sponsor, Heart Home Solutions, your solution for all your home remodeling needs. They love doing basements, kitchens, baths, and they will come in and do an addition if you want to do that as well. If you're selling and you want things freshened up, or maybe you just moved in and you need some changes, Heart Home Solutions can help you. Steve is amazing, a veteran, local, and he will do great work. HART, hearthomesolutions.com. All right, looks like Bob Miller's joined us. Let's find out what is happening locally here in Frederick. Well, look at that. And Chris, too. Hello.
Please save Mama Cone
From the basement.
from the igloo downstairs. Save Mama Cone.
Save Mama Cone.
There
Hey,
you go. Poor
like I
thing.
tell everyone in our household in the winter, add more layers. Just add layers, man. I can't afford to keep the heat much more than 68 degrees. Lord.
I know exactly what you're saying. I went and picked up my mom. My mom is visiting. My mother-in-law is here, and my wife is here. So I got 3 ladies telling me what to do. But I walked into my sister's place, and I'm like, oh, my gosh, it's like an oven in here. She goes, yeah, enjoy it for the next week. I'm going to turn my air conditioning on.
Oh,
so,
my
yeah,
gosh.
it happens. You know, as you get a little older, it gets a little colder. But that's why we have blankets everywhere.
That's right. I'm gonna buy Mama Cone a big Snuggie. She can just wear that everywhere she goes.
Yes. And to keep it tight, you know, you can put the Good Morning Frederick fanny pack on her.
That's right. It is a crossbody bag. We don't say fanny pack anymore. How cute is that?
It's very cute, but will it fit my will it fit my my firearm?
We can do like the extend-a-belt like they have on the plane if you can't fit in the seat.
Well, no, I'm talking about, you know, my Beretta. Will it fit my Beretta 9mm in there?
Oh, your firearm.
Yes.
Actually, maybe I did see, I was shopping at Gabe's not too long ago, and in their purse section, as you do as a lady, they had a ton of purses with the firearm slot.
Yep. Whenever I'm walking around and I see a guy with a pack here or something like that, I always just kind of go, what are you carrying? What's in that bad boy? Because I know what's in it. I know what's in it.
So we don't call it fanny packs anymore?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was like, that.
I have to say, I lived in Australia for a long time, and fanny has a different meaning over there. So they call them bum bags, not fanny packs. So there you go.
What does fanny mean? Butt over there, right?
No.
Oh, it's not something you could say on air. I just figured fanny meant butt. but okay. I guess
It's
wrong.
close. It is a part of the anatomy, but not the
Ah,
buttocks.
yeah.
Gotcha,
There you
gotcha.
go.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, getting back to the heating, my house was built the year the Mets won the last World Series, which is 1986, and I have baseboard heating, which is extremely expensive. When we first moved into the house, I learned my lesson. It had all the heat because it's separate heating in each room. Had all the heat turned up. My electric bill was about $500.
Mhm.
So yeah, what I done? What I said to myself, I said, "Self, there's no way you can afford that much money on a radio personality salary." So we got these small little heaters, which work really, really good, and we plug them in. And then we got one of those heaters that it looks like a fireplace that the TV stand is on, and it's perfectly fine. And listen, my wife don't need a snuggie. She's got all this right here she could snuggie with. So there you go.
That's great. Yeah, baseboard
Just saying.
heating is electric. That is much more expensive than gas like we have. Yeah, I don't miss those days at all.
Yeah, I don't miss those days at all either. But did you say 86?
Me?
Yeah, you said the last time, you keep it like the last time the Mets won the World Series, 86. And I'm like,
no. I'm saying
86?
that's when the house was built, was in 86.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. I
Apparently,
apologize.
Bob's having trouble understanding me today. He called me out because what did you think I said? Or I said dumb or something
Well, he was like,
on the show?
instead of saying them, he was like, well, them. And I'm like, them? He actually gets paid to use English. That's what he's supposed to use. Some poor kid driving to school, with his mom going, Mama, why did he say them? I don't understand, Mama. He's not British.
First of all, who says mama anymore? Or whoever
we need
said
to start
mama.
the Chris Dictionary. We need to start that.
It's
an addendum to the Tim May dictionary.
Yeah.
Well, I will say Bob listens to me more intently than my wife, my mother, anybody else listens to me. So I thank him thoroughly for that. I do have one question, though, I meant to ask you on air, Bob. Today we had the mayor on, Mayor Michael O'Connor on the show. He comes on monthly because, he loves Bob. That's why he does it. Now, Bob is the morning mayor, but I'm curious to say, Bob, when the actual mayor's on the show in the morning, is he then considered the morning mayor over you, or are you still the morning mayor?
Everybody is over me. Everybody. I am, when it talks, I am. So everybody's here, and I'm all the way down into the Chris's view down there, way down there, down that way. I got more bosses than I can. I got more bosses than I can mention. So that's fine.
The morning mayor is above me right here. Where is he?
Other side. But that's okay.
Yeah,
there you go. There you go. Well, I'm gonna have to. You're gonna upload that interview with the mayor this morning, or do we have clips? Because I'd love to hear the conversation.
Yeah, it is already. We don't have clips, but it is already loaded up. That's something Chris does real quick. So he's
great,
fast, quick as lightning for that. Yeah, we had an interesting. He signed the first question out of the box is he running for re-election, and he signed the papers yesterday to do that. So he is running for re-election along with a couple other people that are. I've not heard anybody running for mayor yet.
There's no. Oh, wait, what?
For the mayor is running for re-election for this year. Yeah.
So
but I haven't seen anybody else run. Huh? Well, the term limits are for the next mayor. So if Mayor O'Connor would win again, then it would be 2 terms from then.
Wow.
And then the other thing is that if he wanted to continue, he would have to sit out 4 years, and then he could run again. So, but by then, he would probably be, if he gets in the same echelon as Mayor Ron Young, who, by the way, I heard that they're going to try to get a statue for Ron Young for all the work that he did for downtown Frederick. Blaine sent me a thing about that. I haven't really read it a whole lot. But yeah, they're trying to raise money to build a statue in honor of Mayor Ron Young.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, there was a big impact to downtown, and
Oh
that
yeah.
Boomtown movie kind of talks about the part one about the rebel rousers, I guess. There was a group of people, including Ron Young, in the 70s, who really shook up downtown and had a vision. And quite honestly, I mean, I think it's so interesting how, in the 70s, I would now consider Ron Young when he came in as kind of centrist,
Yes.
at the time. And it's just interesting to see the shift in the Democratic Party. But he had to be, because Frederick was truly a conservative county or
Yeah.
city. And so anyway, but yeah, it's I don't think I'd be opposed to a statue as long as the funds were raised privately.
Right. I agree. So.
And we had him about 40, 45 minutes, and you can hear the entire interview, without commercials. It's all edited out on
Hey, we love commercials, though. They pay our bills.
We do love commercials. I got salespeople with pitchforks right now chasing after me here. We do love commercials, yes, but it's on our website at WFMD.com.
Beautiful.
If you go under podcast, you'll see, we call it the Bobcast. That's what it's called.
I love it.
The Bobcast.
I love it.
WFMD.com, and then also on Facebook, so you can get it there. Great interview. Bob asked some great questions, and actually that was one of the first questions I think he asked, right, Bob? Was about the term limits. That was one of the first questions.
That and the fact that he was running. Yeah. Yep.
So always good questions with Bob. All right, so we will get to news. Not a whole lot of news today. There'll be a new student member of the Frederick County Board of Education later this year. Livernois High School junior Alex Thomas was elected to the post. He takes over the position on July 1st. But in the meantime, Thomas will shadow current Board of Ed student member Elijah Steele from Governor Thomas Johnson High School. And just little road closures, just to give you a heads up on. You might want to write this down, put this on your calendar or your cell phone for a reminder. The Frederick County Department of Highway Operations says East Churchill Road in Myersville will be closed at the bridge over Catoctin Creek beginning on Monday, March 3rd. The closure is expected to last 4 weeks, of course, weather permitting. County officials say crews will be making repairs to the bridge during that time. Traffic will, of course, be detoured. And then taking a look at weather, I was saying on air today, Danny, I think today was probably the first day in weeks, if not months, that around 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, we were above freezing, which was great. And it was 38, 39 at that time. Well, Danny, we're going to get to a high of 60 today, partly cloudy, which 60, beautiful. Tonight, cleared up, partly cloudy skies, low of 36. And dare I say, I've got more good news. Tomorrow, high of 62. High of 62 tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, low of 45, partly cloudy skies tomorrow night. Early, followed by increasing clouds with showers developing later on in the night. So there you go. Looking at real quickly Thursday, it's still going to be fairly warm, 59. So I'll take it.
There you go. That's nice. Very nice.
Chris,
hey, by the way, Danny, you were talking about your house. Are you looking to build a bigger mansion because you're doing so great in the podcast here?
Yeah, no. I think my little sister is moving up here from South Carolina to be close to the family.
Yeah,
so,
I get that.
Yeah.
Our house sold in 7 days.
Oh, you sold? Congrats. Woo,
yeah. Oh my! I mean, when you sit there and because you do this right, and you give yourself a timeline, and I'm like, we have our timeline. My wife wants to give her notice at work. She wants to retire. And so we were doing this timeline, and we're like, okay, well, the houses around where I live are just not selling. And so we figured at least, 30, 60 days before it would sell. No, 7 days.
Wow.
And I was like, we're just sitting there, and we had some viewings, and we were out and about, and we came back, and our real estate, I said, well, I guess no news is no news is bad news. And he goes, no, I just actually got off the phone. It's under contract. And then, then they they put the earnest money, and they put a lot of earnest money down. So I'm like, they're not backing out of the deal. So
Yeah.
now it's like
Wow.
our timeline
Do you
has been pushed.
immediately think though? See what I do is I go, dang, we should have asked for a little bit more.
Yeah, well, I know, but the other houses that we're asking more aren't selling. They've been on the market forever. My neighbor, who has just the same amount of house that I have, is asking way too much for it. But yeah, I mean, look, you're not supposed to do this. Every real estate tells you to not to do it, and I think you have one listening right now, right?
Yeah.
And they say, if you have cameras, you're not supposed to listen to them. You're not supposed to watch them. Well, we wait until after they're gone, of course, and then we watch them. Sorry, real estate agents. Everybody who has a camera does that. I know you tell them not to, but everybody does.
Which
And
is
so
most
we
people
had-
nowadays.
Right. One person's like, well, they got a motion camera. And I just wanted to get on there. You can click a button and go, yep, yeah, we do. But I didn't. But they came in, and a lot of people, we didn't have a ton of showings. I mean, we had in the first week, we had 6, I think it was, which is a lot because we had another house that took months to get 6.